Heck yeah, look at that pole bend over. Look at that sucker. Golly. What do we got here, fellas? Heck yeah. Y'all see that right there? Look at here. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's KastKing's new rod and reel. They sent it to me and asked me would I try it out, and all I know is it will catch fish. You see that? Man, what a beautiful Saturday. Anna and I are out here, and we're going to see if we just can't get out and catch ourselves a big old brim. That sounds good for supper tonight. Get him? Is it good? Is he getting bigger? Shoot, what are you talking about? My gosh. What a...
Maybe a little bigger than I thought.
Hold him up for us. No, I'll just take him off. I don't want you to lose him. Dude, that is nice. That's a good one. Yeah, she finna lose this one since she did all that smack talking. That's a good fish.
Pretty.
Yeah, it is. He's hold. Uh-oh, there he is right there. There he is. That drag sounded real. I don't think he's real big. Well. Oh. It's a female. Look at there. Isn't she pretty? Yep. Thank you, baby. Big old female. Look at her belly where she's been laying them eggs. That ought to produce one there. Holy moly. We've been waiting on that one right there. Golly, it's a good fish. Nice. What we got here? Oh yeah. Is it a female? She's pulling. She thought she was big. Y'all see all that fighting she did? She had that pole bent. Look at there. Woo! Pretty thing. Man, let me show y'all this pole I got going on right here. This is a KastKing, the Royale Legend Pro. And I usually use ultralight poles, but this one is just a light. It's a light, fast action. It's still made for 4 to 8 pound test line. And I'm running 4 pound test line on it. But this is a combo they sell, the Royale Legend Pro. And I like it. Now one thing about this pole that's different from my other ones is this pole does break apart. See right there? And I usually use one-piece poles because I like the way they feel better. But I'm going to tell you what, because I fish out of this little boat, this was pretty nice because I could break it down. And I could break it down and put it in my truck and it rode real good. So I like it. To let y'all know, I asked the guy at the local bait shop what he thought about KastKing. And he said at one time KastKing was kind of poor, was not at the level they needed to be. And he completely quit carrying the KastKings in his store. But he said recently, the new poles that they've come back out with, to include this one, have gotten a lot better. And he's went to carrying them again. So, man, if you like this, I'll put a link up right here. And all you got to do is pull your phone out and scan that link. And KastKing said they'd give you 10% off if you thought about buying one. So check it out. Check out the link. If you want one, grab one for yourself. I think you'll like it. There he is, Anna. There he is. That felt like a little better. Heck yeah. Y'all see that? He took that fast. Oh yeah. I think it's another big old bull. Yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all look at that right there. That is beautiful. Check that out. That's what we're here for right there. Throw it right in between them trees. I mean, he hit it as soon as it hit the water. Get him, get him. That looked like a good one.
Get it fast.
Oh yeah, oh heck yeah.
Big old Betty. Put it in his nose.
That's when it sticks good. They take your pliers.
There we go. There he is.
That's a good one there. If you enjoyed this, you're entertained by it, you know what I'd appreciate if you do? Man, if you just click right here on this QR code, and it's going to pull you right up to my channel. And if you think I've earned it and Anna's earned it, if you would, just click the subscribe button. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate it. Thanks. Got him. Got him. There he is. Look at him. Look at him pull that pole over, y'all. That's a good one there. That's pulling the... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think that's a red ear. That's a big old red ear. Y'all look at here. Those are my favorite fish to catch right there. Big old red ear. Heck yeah. There he is right there. Golly. Holy smokes, he hit that like a bass. Like a grown man. Look at that big sucker right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Heck yeah. Let me show him to you, fella. He's swallowing it. Look at that. Look at that right there. Nice. That's big. Pretty, ain't it? You got him? Don't let him. What is it, a crappie? Golly, Anna.
Look at this big baby in here in the boat.
Oh, he's peeing too. That's a good sign. Holy smokes. Well, quit. You're getting pee all over me. Don't let that sucker jump out of here. Golly. That was a stud muffin. June, and have we found these brim bedded up yet? Let's talk about it when we get to the cleaning table. Well, here we are at the house. Guys, listen, I don't know. This has kind of been a weird year. Most of the time by June, man, these brim are sitting on beds. We're finding them, pull up to one spot. You can about just tie up to a tree and just yank them out. And man, I'm still having to look for them. I'm still having to find one here and there. I actually drove all the way over to Hot Springs, to Lake Washita, which if you're not from Arkansas, that's one of our big lakes, and took my boat with a side scan and just eased down through there looking for beds. Now, I don't fish that lake a whole lot, so maybe I don't know where I'm looking, but I found one spot that I think they were trying to start bedding. I caught a few fish. And I say I caught a few fish. I caught quite a few fish, but I didn't catch any big ones. They were just real small. So, man, I put them back, headed back home. But, heck yeah, man, let's see what we got in the cooler today. Man, check this out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 big brim, a big shell cracker. Now, listen, I got dogged on pretty hard in my last video about this not being a shell cracker. When I put this fish in ice chest, that right there was solid red. That's a shell cracker. And you can see the difference between the brim and them. But I got dogged pretty hard for it. Also a bonus bass. We always keep one little old bass if we catch one. So this ought to be a good mess of fish. Let's get them clean. Man, got the Bubba knife. Gonna do what Bubba knives do. Look at that right there. That's clean there, baby. That's clean there. Woo! Come on, Bubba knife. Come on, Bubba knife. Yeah. That's gonna be some good eating right there. What you talking about, baby? Man, I want to share something with you guys. Get back here and turn this water off. You know, there's a lot of folks that go to church, and I think in their minds, they think the more that they sit there and the more that they listen, maybe the more notes they take, the closer and the more mature that they grow in Christ. But you know what I've learned in my life? That we weren't never meant to be a reservoir. It was never meant for you to take knowledge that He give you and to store it up just completely. I mean, we were supposed to be a conduit. It was supposed to move through us. So if you really, truly want to grow in Christ, you take what you know, whether it's a little or a lot, and you put it to use. And you tell other people about it. I don't know, just on my mind. Let's get inside to see how this fish is going to work out. Recipe calls for 8 ounces. Is that 8 ounces? It's close enough. It would probably be best if we smoked this out on the grill, but that's not what we're going to do today. Smoky seafood seasoning. I'm going to go ahead and put some on here now. It's good. Need a little Tabasco right on top. What do you think? All right, that's it.